Hello guys, it's the-epiphany. In today's video, I will be responding to a particular video made by a player called Champion, or also known as Shayo, where he is saying the leader of hype, multilogging, and getting away with it for almost 1 year now. And we can already tell that this video is a bit funny because he's basically accusing 4 particular characters, Zephyr, Waratah, Fractor, and me, of all being the same person, which is me. So that's already wrong because Zephyr is the leader of hype. I'm not the leader of hype, and all the accusations are on me. Secondly, I'd like you to check out this video in full time and read my comment that I left on the video. It's a very long comment, but basically the comment summarizes what I'm about to say in my video. A link to the video will be in the description box below. What I'm going to do now is play the video so you can hear the parts of the video. Then I'll be pausing at specific intervals and explaining what the deal there is. There'll also be some confessions made. Some of the video is true, however, the majority is not true. And I'll tell you, I'll explain every single part so that you understand.
This YouTube video for one of my buddies goes by the name of the-epiphany. He also goes by the name of Waratah, Fracta, but you might not be familiar with those names. You're probably more familiar with Villarin and Adamanti.
Okay, so he's saying that I am Waratah and Fracta, but you guys are probably not aware of that because you only know Adamanti and Villarin. Now, this is basically true because basically what happened was Adamanti was renamed to Waratah and Villarin was renamed to Fracta. Basically what happened was the accounts, these guys stopped playing for a while back in the days. I took the accounts and used them as my alts, but now that they returned to the game, if we didn't rename them, then the-epiphany, Villarin, and Adamanti will be in the same fight, and people would be 100% certain that it's Multilog because everyone knows that these guys belong to me. I also created 2 new level 1 characters on 2 different accounts and named them Villarin and Adamanti to save the names because I like the names. So yeah, I do have access to all 4 accounts, I admit that. Zephyr has access to Waratah and my account as well. Waratah has access to Fracta's account and his own only. Fracta has access to her account and Waratah only. So yeah, I do have access to 4 accounts. So let's continue.
Probably heard of those, right? Those are his out characters. Huh? He also uses a fear. Yes, that's also him. He might have fooled a bunch of players by making this bullshit little YouTube video.
Okay, so what he's doing here is showing screenshots of the 4 of us logging on almost simultaneously, and there's nothing to hide there. It's simply me on all 4 accounts, logging the 4 accounts so that I can do some PVM fights. Back in the time of this screenshot, I believe it was around February or March, I can't remember, but I finished the Ivory Dofus quest earlier and I wanted to get the other Dofus as well, so I was working on Crimson and Emerald. I needed a PVM team.
And yes, Zephyr might log in once in a blue moon to do the-epiphany a little favor and record a little video, get him on voice, and just fool everyone.
Okay, that is incorrect. Zephyr does not log on once in a blue moon. Zephyr is the primary owner of his account, just like Waratah and Fracta are the primary owners of their accounts. The reason I have access to Zephyr's account, which everyone knows that, I announced it in the guild chat and alliance chat, everyone knows I've access to Zephyr's account, is because I need to modify the alliance bulletin. Only the guild leader of the guilds in an alliance can modify the alliance bulletin, and since I'm the COF organizer, I need to be able to add the COFs in so that people will know there's COFs, because not everyone in the alliance has Discord, so they need to be informed of COF one way or another.
Pretend like, it's actually him. But it's not true. 90% of those times, the-epiphany is logged into Zephyr and is multi-logging perceptors, multi-logging prisms with 3 to 5 characters.
Okay, so multi-logging, obviously, that's not what we're doing. And what he just showed in the screenshot, Villarin there was renamed into Fracta. I already told you guys that that did occur. Nothing special about it.
This video is specifically for you, buddy. I'm going to show everybody screenshots and proof I'm going to
Here is the screenshot of the characters in Waratah's account. We have Panda, Erectile Dysfunction, and Waratah are the two main characters.
show them your own little YouTube videos that you love to make. So I hope you all enjoy it. For those that are wondering why I decided to make this video, it's plain and simple. He's been multi-logging for almost a year now. Unfortunately, only a very small handful of players on Echo know that he's a multi-logger and who his characters are.
Okay, so he starts off introducing the Multilog in this particular part of the video, and he shows one of the videos that I've uploaded, the death of the 2.5 million karma Zilorian Perceptor. The fight results here, myself, Waratah, Zephyr, and Fractor in the fight. I have that video here with me right now. It was a very nice fight. I remember it for a long time because it not only that it took us 3 days to get here, it was a very valuable perceptor as well. Nowadays, it's rare to find valuable perceptors because the book is full of hype. But you guys can watch this video as many times as you want. There is nothing here to suggest Multilog. We were 4 different people on 4 different IP addresses and controlling our own characters. Here, a perfect example is at the 449 mark where Fractor sent a message in the chat. And range resistance, like, okay. Normally what we would do is like buff up for turn 2 and then the Sakura swap someone, but so what you can see before was that Fractor was talking and then Waratah had his turn, and now I'm typing a message at the same time as Waratah having his turn. So that is impossible for a multilogger, because how can they be playing on 2 characters at the same time, or while one character moves the other is typing? We were 4 different people on 4 different computers, and I can stand by this statement. It came close. Please check out the rest of the video, and I bet you 10 million karmas you will find nothing in here at all to prove that we are multi-logging. So this particular screenshot here, he probably just put here for the fact that the fight results had the 4 of us.
And sadly, most of them are now in the Alliance alive, who he chose to have a little truce with for a reason, and now you know that reason why.
So the Hype Alliance has a truce with the Alive Alliance. That is true. Now he believes that I have a truce with the Alive Alliance because I didn't want to get accused of multilog, because the majority of the members in the Alive Alliance are ex-cult members. But rather, the reason for that is because the leader, Perceptorian Killer, is a good friend of ours. We help each other in Koth, sometimes recycling at prisms as well. He's in the Hype Discord. He's even in the Leaders and Second in Commands chat. In this chat, we talk about some things that are very explicit to the Alliance Hype only. We trust him. There is nothing wrong with this truce at all. Alliances have truce with each other. If you're not happy with the truce, then that's not my problem. But don't accuse me of trucing. I didn't even truce, actually. It was Zephyr. He's the leader, not me. See, this whole video is wrong, saying the leader of Hype multi-logging. I'm not even the leader of Hype.
Unfortunately for him, I decided not to go to Alive.
Okay, that's good for you. I don't care. By the way, the reason why I know that this is Champion and Shayo is because of this profile picture at the top right here. There have been several instances where this guy has trash talked me on my Colosseum videos. One particular video here, he says, the problem isn't the Osa, but the fool who controls it. You're one of the most toxic players I've ever encountered in the online world. You hold grudges and insult other players who you have never met or talked to before for a stupid game. Another example here, you should rename yourself to the real piece of shit. Suits you perfectly. Those who know how much energy you spent trying to kill the Cult Alliance, why this name is perfect for you. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so obviously this is Shayo. He's mad over the fact that I apparently killed the Cold Alliance, but I can assure you I did not. The reason why Cold died is because this guy had poor leadership, and everyone in Hype, or all of my subscribers who are watching right now, will know who this guy is. If you were back in the Cold days, he was not a good leader at all. All he did was yell and discipline people with sometimes even swearing. It was just such a bad environment to be in Cold. Guild started leaving. I didn't blame them though. So yeah, he knows. He thinks that I ended Cold when in reality, all he has to blame is his own leadership skills.
And still have all the screenshots to expose him. I'll be showing you those in a moment. Vilarin, Alamanti, Iap Inu. The reason why I have this screen up is because I want you guys to remember the names Warata and Fracta. Okay?
Okay, so he brings up the video.
Now,
Okay, he brings up this video with the full set reveal. I have this video with me as well, right here. And back in my comment that I made a few hours ago, I said I said that they returned to the game, and that's why they renamed. Now, this video that was made all the way back in March, I also mentioned this that they left the game, which is why I took the accounts. So let's play it.
This Enitrop is actually, this account is not mine. It was actually a friend of mine. He quit playing the game 3 years ago, so I'm keeping it. Similarly with the IOP, actually belonged to a girl. She was a good friend of mine, but she stopped playing about 3 years ago as well. So I've taken it, which is why it's a female gender.
Yeah, so that's basically that.
everything I'm about to show you hopefully will start making sense. This video right here, I really like this video because of the way he talks about his outs. Inu Iap, Vilarin Alamanti. Great video, Epiphany. Thank you for this.
You're welcome, mate. It didn't really prove anything.
Quack 7's Ankama profile. Member since 2015, June 26. You might know this account or character as Vilarin, but oh wait, Fracta. Bet you weren't expecting that.
Yep, I already mentioned earlier that the characters were renamed.
Or were you? Quack 7's Ankama profile. You might know this character or account as Vilarin. He has an out level 46 Adida. Member since 2015, June 26. This right here, this picture, I have to thank Xantonian, the former leader of Cult. Thanks to you, Xantonian, for allowing me to lead Cult for 2 weeks. Thanks to you, I'm able to have this screenshot and
Well, Zantonian, mate, the fact that you let champion lead Colt was the reason why Colt died. So next time, don't just trust the fate of an alliance in somebody's hands who you don't know, because champion did a shit job at leading and it ended.
a few more. Lee 7 Hacksaws Ankama
It's actually pronounced Leet Hacksaw.
profile. You may know this account as Adamanti, the out character in Epiphany's YouTube video. But oh wait, Warta erectile dysfunction. You weren't expecting that, or were you? Lee 7 Hack Source Ankle Profile. Member since 2013, July 30th. Another screenshot that I have to thank Santonio for.
I also mentioned earlier that Adamanti was renamed to Erectile Dysfunction and Superman Pone was renamed to Waratah, because basically when this guy returned, his name is Jaden, he returned to the game. He had an interest in Pendawa first, but then he found it boring, and we already had an intelligence character in the team, which was me, so he changed his Kra to a Sakria Waratah and made it agility because we were lacking agility damage.
Alamanti, you've seen this character on one of Epiphany's videos on YouTube. He explains their sets and all that other bullshit along with Vilarin. This right here is a very beautiful screenshot. As you can see, the Epiphany all female caps, right? So Crusted Green, Horrifying Ring, both 1 MP, while Indigo, Rhinito female, comma, PM offers. Warata, the exact same message except he caps the PM. Then you guys have Fear.
Okay, so what happened here was that I was logged into my account and Waratah's account. I was doing some duo dungeon achievements because I was bored. And what happened there was that I posted a message on my OS's account, but being, the trade channel has a cooldown, so I posted it on Waratah's account as well, so that hopefully someone will see it. Zephyr was on his own account.
Here, same guy, same bullshit, who's trying to sell his ring with an MP but decided not to put all the other bullshit around.
The reason why Zephyr just sold that is because he's a lazy cunt and he just wanted to help me out in the easiest way possible. So he just put one item for sale in the trade channel. But yeah, at that time I was on myself and Waratah's account. Zephyr was on his own.
The screenshots at the end of this video were all taken in a 1 to 2 week time period. With that being said, it just means that he's been attacking a ton and multi-logging a ton of perceptors and has been getting away with it. Our guild doesn't have an alliance, and I was able to capture and record this many. I can only imagine how many he's actually gotten away with.
The way that he talks about it, he says he infers that I am one person controlling 4 accounts, but that is not true. We are 4 people on 4 different accounts, and I stand by that statement. So let's keep watching.
Zephyr, should I say, Epiphany, Orta, Fracta, Setter, Cedar, however you say that. Are you gonna...
Okay, so I need a comment on this particular screenshot here. So I was talking to this guy, I think it was Enaripsa, on my particular character. I was playing on my account and Zephyr's account at the same time, and he thinks that I'm Zephyr. But I accidentally replied to him on Zephyr's account saying, because you think I'm Zephyr. So yeah, that was my mistake. I have to come clean for that one. Yeah, but that little mistake there, I think, was like one of the main triggers that caused this whole multilog problem accusation. But I can still assure you that I'm not Zephyr, as you can see in so many of my videos. In this particular instance here, I was logged onto my account and Zephyr's account, and I accidentally responded on Zephyr's account when I should have responded on my own.
prove my point and stop attacking now that this video is out? Or are you gonna keep attacking?
The most important question you've asked this video, mate. Are you going to prove my point and stop attacking now that the video is out, or are you going to continue attacking? Well, this video doesn't prove that we multilog, so we've also been reported many times for multilogging in the past. This particular screenshot here is sent from an anonymous person. It was various reports on me and Zephyr, some of which Zephyr alone, thinking that we multilog. As you can see here, and Karma has opened all of them and solved them. However, it hasn't done anything, because the reason why they haven't done anything is because they have run checks on the 4 of us, and they know that we are not the same person. We have been reported before, as you can see here, many times. We have also been banned before. I also have that up here, right here with me now. The last time I was reported and banned was in June the 8th of 2018. The reason for this ban was because the account that I play was accessed from many different locations. So I don't think this was a ban because of multilog. This was a ban because of suspicious activity. But either way, it was a ban, and rumors did spread about this, that I multilogged, but it wasn't. The reason why we got banned was because of the different IP addresses, but that's because I logged into my account at uni, at home, at my own phone's Wi-Fi hotspot, and at a friend's house. That explains the different IP addresses. So what I had to do for this mod was to send IDs of myself. Voratar, Fracta, Zephyr had to do the same thing in order to get unbanned. All of these steps that I went through, and June 14th was when it finished. Took them about 6 days, which is annoying in my opinion. Yeah, but I got myself unbanned, so did they. And yeah, we're back to the game. So if you guys want to report us of multilogging, then go ahead, because we have been reported before and we have been banned before. But Karma will basically check the last IP address that was connected to the particular accounts. They will see that it is 4 different IP addresses, and we are also 4 different people in the account management page, 4 different names as well. Therefore, there is nothing to suggest that we multilog.
Your move. Prove me right or prove me wrong.
Well, you were already proven wrong from the very start of the video when you said the leader of Hype multilog, because I'm not the leader of Hype, Zephy is the leader. The way that you made this video, it doesn't show that we're multilogging. It shows that I have access to the accounts. Yeah, it does. But it doesn't show that we're multilogging. And I want to go back to the comment section on the video where a particular thing that I said. There have been numerous times when I am logged into both my account and Zephy's, but a Perceptor is attacked. However, I asked my guildmates whether I should defend on my OSA or Echo, because it is not possible to defend on both, because that's multi-logging. Now, the thing about that is that everyone in Vital knows that I have access to my account and Zephy's account. There's nothing special about that. Now, obviously, in a defense, if an Enaripsa or a healer's joined, then obviously I'm not going to defend on my OSA. I'm going to join on the Echo for damage. Whereas if we have damage dealers in the team, I'll join on my OSA because the team needs heals. So yeah, I do not join on both because that would be multi-logging, and it's not possible to join on both.
Alright, well, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. And if that is not enough to convince you, I don't know what else will.
Okay, I recommend you continue watching the video because there are various screenshots here, and I'm also going to be showing a bit of a bonus towards the end of this video. So yeah, so please keep watching.
Now, the definition of stupid is knowing the truth, seeing the truth, and still believing the lies. If you got any questions, go ahead and send me a message.
By the way, that's Zephy's Discord. If you want to add him as a friend, go ahead. You'll only be pissing him off, not me. Okay, the first particular screenshot he has here is showing Sparky Hills, Zephyr, OSC, and Darkfall. These are quality PvPers from my guild, and the way that he puts it here, he says he does the /whois command and also the time. This is the steps taken when you report someone for multi-logging. So he is basically implying that these 4 people are the same. They're not the same, I can assure you that. He's probably just pissed off that he lost a 4v5. Precisely the same team here. He did the same. He lost another 4v5, so I can understand why he's mad. Alright, for this screenshot here, we have the-epiphany and Zephyr, which is the bare minimum which he claims is multi-logging, because the-epiphany and Zephyr, he thinks it's the same person. I can assure you that we're not the same person. Here what we have is 5 Vital members attacking, and he's accusing us of multi-logging again. The way that he shows all 5 names in the chat means he thinks all 5 people are the same. In this screenshot, we have returned the slab, Waratah, Zephyr, and Azaram. Now, this is pretty annoying, the fact that he's accusing them, because Zephyr and Waratah are playing together. They like to play together. I don't know why he's accusing them of multi-logging, but he's also he's been accusing other members of Vital, and like I mentioned before, a guy named Jaden belongs to Waratah's account, made this comment here. You should also check it out. A particular person, particular section said, just because you failed to lead in the past does not give you the right to accuse Vital members of multi-logging. Some screenshots you showed had other members such as OSC, Sparky, Darkfall, Return to Slab, Azrem. Those are quality players who I fought alongside with and can confirm I'm not the Epiphany or any of the others mentioned. Yeah, so we have Waratah here making a comment, and I still don't understand why. That's just purely obvious. Like, he's clearly mad about losing, so he's taking the trying to blame other members of Vital now. That's quite low, to be honest. Okay, here what we have is Sita, Waratah, and Zephyr. Sita is actually a new Kra that was introduced into the team. I can say right now that it belongs to me and Zephyr. The two of us plan the set for the Kra, and we have access to the account. In this particular fight, it was me on Sita's account, and then Waratah and Zephyr on their own accounts. We won a 3v5 against the Alliance. So, yeah, 3v5. I can understand why you're mad, mate. Here we have me on Sita's account, Waratah, Zephyr, and Fractor. You notice that I did not have my OSA here because I'm playing on Sita. Now, it is not possible, you will never ever see a situation where Sita, Zephyr, and myself are in the same fight, because the two of us have access to Sita. So if either Zephyr, Sita, and myself are in the same fight, that means one of us is playing two accounts because Sita does not have a real owner, and that would be multi-logging. I promise you that you will never see a situation where Sita, Zephyr, and myself, the Epiphany, will be in the same fight. Okay, this is where the first bit of accusation comes in, where we finally see the four of us in the same fight. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you for sharing with us your Perceptor positions. I'll be logging on tomorrow, so if these Perceptors are still alive, they will be dead. So, yeah, we have four of us here attacking this Perceptor. Yeah, four of us on four different accounts, no problem. Okay, here what we have is the four of us in a PVM fight. This occurred 2 days ago, I believe, on the 16th of November. What we did here was we were trying to go through and kill the Minotaur and Minotaur, so that we could get access to the Minotaur room. It's the mechanics of this dungeon. We need to kill these two monsters to get access, because there was a valuable Perceptor in the last room, so we wanted to kill that. That explains why the four of us are in this fight. That concludes the video. The remaining video is just nothing. It's just this screenshot here. Now, this is where my fun starts, because after watching this video, you guys are probably, I don't know, like, you guys probably think I'm a liar, or you think he's a liar, or you're just not sure. You're in one of those three positions. Now, it would be absolutely devastating for him, someone who is accusing somebody else of multi-logging, to multilog himself. Wouldn't you guys agree? Like, why would you accuse someone of multilogging if you multilog yourself? Now, I did some digging and I found some screenshots that I thought might be worth taking a look at. The first screenshot I have is this particular one. This one doesn't prove anything, but it explains why he gets mad. And basically, in this Perceptor here, this is in the Force days. He rushed the Perceptor. He killed the Perceptor first, as you can see here. This is Perceptor with the skull. You can see everyone else in the fight is still alive. He killed the Perceptor. Then he sends a screenshot to an anonymous person. I'm not going to reveal who this was for. He's like, unlike you, I don't make up any excuse. I don't do this for PvP. I do it to send a message. Force is not unbeatable, invincible, even when you guys defend with 5. Now look, he's attacking and he kills the Perceptor first. That is just coward. And I don't know why he thinks that he should be proud of this. There's nothing to be proud of in this screenshot at all. Now, this is a screenshot from the cult Discord. This was taken a while ago. And what we can see here is Shayo here posting a screenshot of a cough. He also talks a bit here. Yeah, so he posts a screenshot of this cough. Now, in this cough, this is a zoomed in video of the zoomed in screenshot. And what we can see is we have Champion here speaking in the Alliance chat, giving orders and stuff, because back in this time, he was the leader of Cult. And then he posted in the Discord the exact screenshot from the Shayo account. So this proves that Shayo is Champion. Now, let's move on. This is a screenshot that was from a Sakai plane cough. And what you notice here is that Shayo and Champion are both on the same map, in the same cough, both with AVA mode on. You can see with the green star above the head. Now, look, that's obviously against the laws here. You cannot multilog in cough just like you can't multilog in Perceptors. You might be thinking an accusation of multilog in cough is not as serious as Perceptors, but multilogging is multilogging. If you do it, then you're at fault. Now, you also notice here that whenever you press the button P on your keyboard, it comes up with the names of players on the map. The orange name is the person that is your particular character. You have your character that appears in orange, so Champion Cult here. Then in another screenshot here, we have Shayo appear in orange. So this is the screenshot from the same person, but he's on a different character this time. You see Shayo and Champion both on the same map with AVA mode on, and there is a cough going on at this moment. So you can tell that these guys are multilogging. Lastly, it was the last screenshot was on Champion's screen. This one is on Shayo. Now you might be thinking, how does that prove Champion is Shayo? Or how does that prove anything? Well, I have this screenshot here from the Cult Discord. And we have Jeffair, who's the current leader of the guild Divine. And he posted a screenshot, both screenshots that I zoomed in before, this one and this one. And you can see the post from the same person and precisely the same screenshots. So this guy is the same person. He is Shayo and he is also Champion. Now, to further strengthen my argument, I have logged into a character here. Now, like I said before, the / who is command, I'm going to do who is Champion. We can see Champion is not online, Guild Divine. Now let's do Shayo. Shayo is not online, Guild Divine as well. They are the same nickname, meaning they belong to the same account. So this guy actually paid $30 real money to transfer one character from an account to another account. If you think that I was lying, you can see here a quick character search of his character page. You can see Champion here and Shayo in the same account here, all in the Guild Divine. So all of these characters belong to him. And we can also, let's go back over here and have a look at the Guild Divine. We can see that the leader is Jeffair. Jeffair is this guy in the same account. This guy currently does not have an alliance, but he has 48 Perceptors out, whatever. I'd also like to point out a screenshot here where back in the days of Cult, Champion was destroyed 3v5 with ease. In this fight, it was me, What the Fuck, and Zephyr. The three of us destroyed this team with ease, 3 survivors, nothing difficult at all. And this screenshot, I'm pretty sure is viral. I've seen it in many Discords before as well. You know, like he loses and then the only resort he has is to accuse us of multilogging. So yeah, so that's just a very low move what he's done, and especially with all that proof that I've just given that he's multilogging. It's just absolutely pathetic. I don't know why someone would be so hypocritical to accuse somebody of multilogging when they do it themselves. Yeah, so that pretty much concludes the video for today. If you have any questions, or actually, I'm actually quite interested to see your thoughts here. I'd like you guys to comment down below in my video. It will be uploaded in my channel soon. Also, the link to Champion's video will be in the description box below. I recommend you check out some of these comments. They are quite useful. Zephyr also made a comment saying that he's Zephyr, the leader of Vital and Hype. Epiphany and I are two separate identities well known in the server. He doesn't log once in a blue moon. He's the primary user of the account. Your point is flawed from the start by bringing this up. The rest of the video I've commented on, and since he's the one being accused there. Yeah, here. So please let me know what you think about this video. It is an official reply to Champion's video in my defense. Yeah. I have been reported before, as I said. I have been banned before as well. I followed the steps, and I got myself unbanned, just like my friends did. Yeah, so until the next time, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you at the next video.